If you're looking for a YouTube niche that stays trending forever, earns insanely well, and never requires you to show your face, the Mystery and Forbidden History niche is one of the smartest choices you can make. Mystery content never gets old. People watch it all year long, and demand for it increases every single day. Today, I want to show you a unique and highly successful example in this exact style. The channel Weird Why. This channel, in just 2 months and with only 67 uploaded videos, has already gained nearly 30,000 subscribers, and several of its videos have pulled hundreds of thousands of views. But what's the secret behind its success? The creator uses a single consistent character and a simple 2D cartoon style across all videos. Clear narration, visually engaging images, and a recurring character keep viewers watching much longer, which means more revenue. Now, the real question is, how can we create a similar successful channel in this style? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to use AI to produce a professional and engaging version of this type of content. First, let's watch a quick demo, and then we'll jump straight into the tutorial. Let's go.
In the spring of 1900, a group of Greek sponge divers seeking shelter from a storm anchored near the tiny island of Antikythera. When the weather cleared, one diver descended to 58 meters and surfaced in panic, babbling about a heap of dead bodies with horses on the seabed. What he had stumbled upon was not a mass grave, but the wreckage of a Roman ship that sank around 70 to 60 BC, carrying treasures looted from the Greek world.
Finding the topic. The first step to creating engaging videos in this style is choosing the right, exciting topics. Here are a few simple and practical methods. One of the easiest ways is using Wikipedia. Just search phrases like "list of mysterious disappearances" and you'll instantly find tons of strange and mysterious ideas. The next source is Reddit. By searching keywords like unresolved mysteries, you can access loads of popular and high engagement concepts. You can also check successful channels in this niche and get inspired by topics that have already performed well. But to make this whole process even faster and easier for you, I've prepared a doc file. Its link is in the video description. Just open the file, copy the command inside the title prompt section, paste it into Grok, and press enter. Grok will instantly generate a list of 15 mysterious and interesting video topics for you. If you don't like the suggestions, simply type more ideas and Grok will generate a fresh list. With this method, you'll always have an unlimited bank of professional, ready-to-use video ideas. Writing the script. Now that we've created our video title, it's time to move on to one of the most important steps: writing a compelling script that keeps viewers watching from start to finish. You have two options for writing your script. You can either write it yourself from scratch or use Grok to speed things up and make the process more professional. To do this, just open the doc file, copy the script prompt from the script prompt section, and paste it into Grok. At the end of that prompt, there's a specific part where you need to insert your video title so Grok can write a script tailored exactly to your topic. For example, I'll choose title number 15, copy it, paste it in the designated spot, and hit enter. Instantly, Grok starts writing a complete script for me. Since the style of our channel is covering 10 mysterious topics, we need a separate script for each one. All you have to do is, after the first part finishes, type part 2, and Grok will immediately continue writing the script for the next section. Repeat this process all the way to part 10, so you'll have 10 complete scripts for all 10 topics. Of course, you can customize the prompt to create much shorter or even much longer scripts if you want. Now that our script is ready, it's time to move on to the next step. Voice creation. Now that our script is ready, it's time to create the voiceover. If you have a good voice, I always recommend recording the script yourself, but if you prefer not to, you can easily use AI to generate the audio. Just go to Google and search for 11 Labs. Then click on the first link to open the website. On the main page, log in with your Google account and click on text-to-speech to enter the voice generation section. Now go back to Grok, copy your script, and for the sake of keeping the tutorial short, I'll copy only a portion of the script and paste it into 11 Labs. From the voices section, you can listen to different voice options and pick the one that best matches the tone of your video. I personally choose the Chris voice and then click on Generate Speech to create the audio. After a few seconds, the voice will be generated in 2 versions, and you can download whichever one you prefer. Creating images. Now comes the exciting part, creating images. I recommend trying several styles, like 3D, cartoon, or even realistic images. The goal is to experiment and find your unique style. Before making images, you should create a custom character that you'll use across all videos and images. Open the doc file, copy the character prompt, then search for Whisk on Google. Open the first link, click Launch Whisk, and then Enter Tool. Paste your character prompt and hit Enter to generate your character. If you're not happy with the result, regenerate or customize the prompt until you get the character you want. After creating the character, we move on to generating images. Copy the image prompt from the doc file and paste it into Grok. Hit Enter and it will start generating image prompts. Simply copy the title of each part of your script and ask Grok to create an image prompt for that specific part. Repeat this for all parts of your script. Then, take the prompts, paste them into Whisk, choose the YouTube size, and click Generate. To include your character in the images, just add it under Subject and regenerate. Now your character appears in the image, allowing you to create consistent visuals across your video. You can also tweak prompts for even more striking results. Now, we're ready for the final stage. Editing. It's time to edit our video, which is actually very simple. But before starting, let's make a professional thumbnail. Open the doc file, copy the thumbnail prompt, paste it into Grok, and hit Enter. Grok will instantly generate a professional thumbnail prompt. Copy it, go to Leonardo AI, paste it, and click Generate. A few moments later, your professional thumbnails are ready. You can edit the text and details to match your preferences. Now for editing the video. I use CapCut. Click Create Project to enter the editing interface. Then import all your images and audio files. Place the audio on the timeline first. Remove any extra silence, but be careful not to damage the main audio. Once silences are removed, select the entire audio, right-click, and choose Create Compound Clip for a clean, unified track. Next, add your images to the timeline. Make sure they match the narration. For the tutorial, I may go faster, but you should place images accurately with the narration. Ideally, change images every 5 seconds. For transitions, I use Mix and apply it to all images for smooth, attractive movement. Now, let's add captions. Go to the caption section and click Generate. Depending on your video length, it might take a few moments. After captions are created, check for typos or mistakes. Then, in the template section, pick a text style that looks appealing. I choose one that fits well. For background music, go to Pixabay and search Mystery to find tracks that match your video's vibe. Download your favorite, import it into CapCut, trim the excess, and lower the volume so it doesn't interfere with the main audio. One final tip, use keyframes to make the video more dynamic. Click the first image, add a keyframe, move to the end of the same image, add another keyframe, and slightly increase the scale for a cinematic zoom effect. Now everything is ready and you can export your video at the highest quality. I hope this tutorial was helpful and enjoyable. If you liked the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss new content. Thanks for watching.
In the spring of 1900, a group of Greek sponge divers seeking shelter from a storm anchored near the tiny island of Antikythera. When the weather cleared, one diver descended to 58 meters and surfaced in panic, babbling about a heap of dead bodies with horses on the seabed. What he had stumbled upon was not a mass grave, but the wreckage of a Roman ship that sank around 70 to 60 BC, carrying treasures looted from the Greek world. Among the bronze statues, glassware, and amphorae lay a corroded lump the size of a shoebox, encrusted with limestone and forgotten for decades. It was not until 1951 that a young British physicist named Derek J. de Solla Price began studying X-ray images of the object. What emerged from the scans stunned the scientific community. 37 meshing bronze gears, some as small as 1 millimeter, arranged in a differential system capable of calculating astronomical positions with an accuracy unmatched until the 14th century. The mechanism could predict solar and lunar eclipses, track the irregular orbit of the moon using a pin and slot device that modeled Hipparchus's lunar anomaly.